Well, Jeff, we're in Northwest Detroit outside Third New Hope Baptist Church where we talked to Pastor Edward Branch, and he and Reverend Kenneth Flowers of Greater New Mount Moriah Missionary Baptist Church have very different views on an emergency financial manager in Detroit.
I think it's probably a move that shouldn't happen.
To sit back and do nothing is really being irresponsible. I think the time has come for us as residents of Detroit to see what can be done to make the situation better.
I'm just not convinced that an emergency manager is going to be able to do that much. And then it's always been a question to me as to whether or not the emergency managers that already exist in these other communities have really made the kind of difference that would bring this upon Detroit. I mean, what is it really going to do? Is this a magic formula?
A lot of people would say race doesn't matter, but do you think it will matter on who is appointed as an emergency financial manager?
I think that in the eyes of Detroit being 90% black, just about, if a white individual comes in to become that EM, I think it will then create a major upheaval, because then we'll have the impression that old master has come in to take over the plantation.
People go to the polls and make decisions as a community regarding their own government. And an emergency manager is just not a part of that.
Do you fear any backlash over the appointment of an EFM?
Yeah, there's definitely backlash, because there are many persons who feel that voting rights have been violated, our civil rights have been violated. While I recognize our right to vote, our right to fair elections, I think currently our structure that we have with city government is not working.
And I asked Reverend Flowers, the last gentleman you just heard from, if he thinks an emergency financial manager can help dig Detroit out of this financial mess. And Jeff, he replied, quote, as my grandma would say, nothing beats a failure but a try. Back to you.